Next question, write a note on frequency polygon and frequency curve. A polygon is formed by joining the midpoints of the tops of all rectangles in a histogram. Full stop. However, polygon can be drawn even without drawing a histogram. Full stop. For this, mid values of the classes of a frequency distribution are marked along x-axis on the graph and the corresponding frequencies are marked along y-axis. Full stop. Using a foot rule, all points indicating frequencies of the different classes are joined to make a graph. Full stop. Called frequency polygon. Full stop. Both the sides of the frequency polygon are extended to meet the x-axis and at the midpoints of the immediately lower or higher imagined class intervals of zero frequency. First of this is done to ensure that the area of the frequency polygon is the same as that of the corresponding histogram. Next para, a frequency curve is a curve which is plotted by joining the midpoints of all the tops of a histogram by free hand and smooth curve and not by straight lines. Full stop. The area of a frequency polygon of a given data set. Full stop. While drawing a frequency curve, we should eliminate algonality of the polygon. Full stop. According, points of a frequency polygon are joined through a free hand smooth curve rather than a straight lines. This is a very important question. Question number 5. What is an OGIB? Mention its types. OGIB or cumulative frequency curve is the curve which is constructed by plotting cumulative frequency data on the graph paper, in the form of a smooth curve. First, OGIB is of two types: less than OGIB, number B, more than OGIB. The techniques of drawing OGIBs and frequency curves is to some extent the same. First up, the only difference is that in case of OGIB or cumulative frequency curve, the frequency is plotted against the upper or lower limit of a class interval depending upon the nature in which the series is cumulated in time. In case of the simple frequency curve, the frequency is plotted against the midpoints of the class intervals. Thus, in case of OGIB or cumulative frequency curve, the cumulative frequencies will be plotted against the upper limit of the corresponding class intervals if it is less than OGIB and against the lower limit of the corresponding class intervals if it is the more than OGIB. Next question, what are the differences between polygon and histogram? Very important 2016 previous year question. The differences are: number 1, a frequency polygon can be drawn for both discrete and continuous series, but histogram can be drawn only for continuous series. Number B, a histogram becomes frequency polygon if we draw a line joining the midpoints of the top of all rectangles in a histogram. Next question, distinguish between bar diagrams and histograms. Number 1, in case of bar diagrams, it is the height and not the width that really matters, but in case of histograms, width is very important. Number 2, in bar diagrams, there is a gap between two consecutive bars, while in histogram, bars are adjacent to each other. And number 3, we can have bar diagrams both for discrete and continuous series, but histogram is drawn only for continuous series.